We've gathered here today to talk about the breaking news. A brand new Superman movie has just been announced. I should be popping champagne. I should be at the club. I should be celebrating as if my favorite sports team won the world championship. But instead, I'm grieving because Henry Cavill will no longer play Superman. I see this man's face every single day as I work on my desk. When I walk in, I see him transforming into Superman. When I look over here, it's one of the most beautiful movie posters ever in my life. Superman walking in handcuffs. I love this man so much, bro. But damn, bro, is this really my last video talking about Henry Cavill Superman, bro? I'm not ready to say goodbye.
I am back as Superman.
He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. Being a DC fan is such a f***ing wild ride. Feels like one day we're given a sliver of hope, and then the next, that hope is completely taken from us and we're f***ing curb stomped. At the end of October, early November, two new men were appointed as the leaders of DC. James Gunn and Peter Safran. And now James Gunn has officially announced on Twitter that him and Peter have an entire slate ready to go for the future of DC, and within that slate is a brand new Superman movie that's going to focus on the early years of Superman's life as a reporter at the Daily Planet and him meeting key characters such as Lois Lane and probably Jimmy Olsen and more. This will not be an origin movie, and this is going to be written by James Gunn, who's been writing the script for a while now. So this is essentially a complete reboot of Superman. Now, am I excited for this movie? 1,000,000,000%. If there is a Superman movie coming out, it's always going to be my most anticipated movie. My love lies within this character. And guess what? I've loved Christopher Reeve. I've loved Brandon Routh. I've loved Tom Welling. I've loved Henry Cavill. And I will likely love the next act that steps into this role. And now the character has a bright future ahead. There's stuff in the works. It's absolutely ridiculous that 2013 was the last time we got a solo Superman movie on the big screen. And now the character, Warner Brothers is finally moving forward with the greatest character in fiction. However, what did it take to get here? What it took is sacrificing Henry Cavill, who was, who was an innocent casualty throughout all of this. And that's why it's bittersweet, because I'm excited for the future of Superman and I love this character so much, but I'm also so in love with Henry Cavill and his version of this character and the love that he had for this character. And I just feel for him, man. I really feel for Henry. He's the one who started the DCEU. It started with Man of Steel. Then we went to Batman vs. Superman. Then Warner Brothers completely botched Justice League. Then after that, the Snyder Cut came out and there was an entire movement of bringing back the Snyderverse characters. We got Ben Affleck, who's gonna be in The Flash. Jason Momoa's Aquaman he has Aquaman 2 coming out. Everyone wants to see more of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. And now with the recent news that Wonder Woman 3 is not moving forward, with this news that Henry Cavill is no longer playing Superman, it looks like DC and Warner Brothers are heading into an immediate reboot of some sorts for this universe. And with all of the drama that has gone on with DC over the years, one thing we can all agree on is that we all love Henry Cavill as Superman. You can disagree on not liking Man of Steel. You can disagree on not liking the way the character was written. But one thing no one can disagree with was that Henry Cavill was a perfect actor to play this character. And the fact that he loved playing this character so much, and he had his own dreams of what he wanted to do with this character on the big screen, and now these dreams will never see the light of day. It's freaking heartbreaking, man. And we just got Henry back with Black Adam. He just announced on social media that he's back as Superman. The world finally celebrated the return of Henry Cavill. DC fans were rejoicing like never before. It felt like the DC fandom got a new life because guess what? Hope is back. Superman is back. And now it feels like that hope was completely ripped away from us. And again, we're still gonna get Superman in the future, but to a lot of us, Henry Cavill was Superman. Damn, the fact that we just got Henry back in Black Adam, and now he's not playing this character ever again, it's a hard pill to swallow. After getting Henry back as Superman and Black Adam, my ideal scenario in my head of what I wanted to see moving forward was I wanted Man of Steel 2 to be a soft reboot of the character. the same way Marvel is bringing back Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio, and they're softly rebooting the Daredevil show with Daredevil Born Again. I wanted to see that done in a similar way with Man of Steel 2, where it's a soft reboot of the character. Superman is much more optimistic. World and the story, he is much more vibrant. It's a classic Superman story that isn't as dark and as grim as Man of Steel, which that movie, again, it was Zack Snyder's vision, and I love Man of Steel. But moving forward, I agree with Henry Cavill in that we needed a Superman who's positive, who was optimistic, who was joyful. And that's what I wanted Man of Steel to be, a soft reboot of the character in which we can see Henry play the Superman we know and love. But now Henry Cavill is never going to play this character ever again. And because they're going to reboot Superman, in my opinion, blow this whole universe up. If you're going to reboot the biggest character you have at your disposal that everyone loves, mind you, it's not like an Ezra Miller situation where we all want to see Barry Allen get recast. No, we all love Henry Cavill as Superman. So if you're going to reboot him, if you're going to reboot Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, just blow the whole universe up at this point. Because if the point is to start fresh, you can't pick and choose which characters to recast and which characters to keep. You know what I'm saying? How is it going to make sense if they move forward with this universe and they reboot Superman and they keep, let's say, the Suicide Squad and someone like John Cena as Peacemaker? I love the new Suicide Squad. I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I love John Cena as Peacemaker. But how is it going to make sense? Like, if we see John Cena's Peacemaker meet the new Superman when he's already met Henry Cavill's Superman at the end of the Peacemaker series, where he met the Justice League and we saw Henry Cavill's Superman, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, Ezra Miller's Flash, Jason Momoa's Aquaman. How does that make sense? You cannot pick and choose. At this point, you just start fresh. Blow up the whole damn universe and start from ground zero. Because if you're gonna reboot Superman and take Henry Cavill out of that role like that, let's really go all the way. You know, you can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't take a shit on 2 toilets. Now, James Gunn also said that we are gonna get some details on some of the projects they have on their slate at the beginning of the new year. So likely in January and February, we'll get some details on what the new future of DC is going to look like. And I trust in James Gunn, I trust Peter Safran, but as a DC fan, bro, like, I gotta see it to believe it, you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, after everything we've been through over the past, 10 years, bro, I'm jaded, bro. I'm jaded. Like, I wish I could say it's not real until we see it on the big screen, but now I can't even say that because for years, we've been waiting to see Henry Cavill return to the big screen, and it was finally real when we saw it in Black Adam, but now it's a figment of my imagination, and we're never gonna see this man play this character ever again. It's hard, bro, it's hard to be optimistic as a DC fan, but somehow, some way, I have some sliver of optimism, knowing that there is a future for Superman. We're starting fresh. Whoever steps in to play this character better be playing Superman for the next 10 to 20 years. Another thing that really speaks volumes to me is the fact that James Gunn is writing this script. That's a shocker to me because James Gunn has a lot on his plate. He's the CEO of DC. He has to manage this entire universe, all these different projects, and the fact that James Gunn, as the CEO of this company, said, our priority right now is Superman. We got a lot of people on our team, we got a lot of writers on board. Let me handle the biggest character we have at our disposal. It tells me that James Gunn, as the CEO of this company, finds Superman to be the priority more than anything else. So that's what excites me. And then again, the story details that we heard about this upcoming Superman movie, that excites me as well, man. I'm really excited to see a Superman in his early days as a reporter. It's not gonna be an origin movie, so I'm also excited that it's not gonna be another origin movie. And it's gonna be just a fresh start, a standalone Superman movie. I don't know how long we've been asking for this to happen, but it's finally happening. And the fact that it's finally happening without Henry Cavill, it sucks. And it sucks that Henry Cavill is a casualty from this entire situation. But nonetheless, I'm still excited for the future of Superman. I can't stress this enough, man. Henry, we love you, bro. We love you, dog. If you're getting a call from Kevin Feige, take that phone call right now. If you're getting a call to play James Bond, take that phone call right now. I'm still gonna show up to see Henry Cavill in multiple different projects. He's not playing Superman ever again, so whatever Henry Cavill does next, I'm gonna go show up and support this man because I love Henry Cavill as an actor regardless. I loved him in Mission Impossible. I loved him in the Man from U.N.C.L.E. I love Henry Cavill as an actor, dude. I loved him in The Witcher. So I'm gonna show up and support Henry Cavill in whatever he does next. And it's a damn shame that he's never gonna play Superman ever again, despite his love for this character. And wanting to see his own dreams and hopes for this character come to life. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about this entire situation? Again, to me, it's very bittersweet because I'm excited for the future of Superman, but at the same time, it also freaking sucks that Henry Cavill was a casualty from the mismanagement of Warner Brothers. I don't want to end this video, bro. I'm not ending this video. Henry, bro, I love you, man. Thank you for bringing this character to life for so many years. Thank you for embodying who Superman represents. And, man, just being like, when I think of Superman, I think of you just as much as I do Christopher Reeve. And Christopher Reeve is the Superman I grew up loving. I loved you, and every single time you played this character, I loved you, bro. I loved you. I loved you in Man of Steel. Loved you in Batman vs Superman. Loved you in the Snyder Cut. Loved you in Black Adam. Gonna miss you, man.